Why print on tape?
Well, I got to give this one to my partner Kai. I got to give him credit. We were all sitting down watching a fight one day, and Kai is a business partner with me on a designer T-shirt company called Vittori Brothers. They're the VB in the war. So that's initially what we were all doing. We were doing designer shirts. We were tired of seeing all these, shirts with no meaning behind them. And as I told you, these guys being some of the best designers I ever saw, me and my partner Sunit, wanted to get behind them to get these designs out to the world and show people there's still an urban twist with a little bit of flair. You can still have a very nice T-shirt but have a meaning behind it. So we're all sitting over at his house one day, kind of crazy story. Me and Kai are watching the fight. They're telling me how they're cousins with BJ Penn, and they're huge on the fight game. I've been following it for years myself, obviously. So we're just sitting there watching the fight, and Kai looks over at me and goes, "Dude, why don't we put our logo on some fight tape? Like, that would be so sick. Like, these guys wearing white tape, imagine how good it would look if it was, if it like popped." And I was like, I looked at him, I said, "That's a great idea." The thing we kept messing our heads up with was having VB on the tape.
Yeah.
It was just hard for everyone to understand what
you're a
VB,
design
right?
company.
So that's where we came up with, well, what's the essence of fighting? What's the essence of battle, war? So how do we incorporate war and VB together? And after the two got married with that logo,
It was over.
it just took off to the races.
So I hear you started a fight league.
Is that the rumor?
Just wondering why we're here. I don't know. I mean, war stories. We're trying to. The whole point behind the process of war stories is to truly expose what war is and all its interactions, where it was, where it's at now, and where it's going. So I think people definitely want to know if, when, and where your fight league is going to pop up.
Yeah, we've been in some great discussions. About 6 months ago, a gentleman by the name of Gavin Lewis came into our company. He took over, essentially franchised a piece of our company and took that little piece to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So he took a sponsorship with Gladiator Challenge and created a whole traveling store that kind of follows the Gladiator Challenge. Gladiator Challenge has been around since 1999. It was actually the first fight that I ever went to, probably 6 years ago now. It's been around since 1999, one of the only ones around since UFC days, old UFC days. And the names that come out of that place have just been from Rampage to Uriah to Keith Jardine. I mean, the names go on and on. So, when Gavin brought this opportunity for war to sponsor the Gladiator Challenge, and that he wanted to get behind that movement, to me, it was nothing but a good move. I could only see positive things coming out of it.
Why is there VB in the middle of your war logo, or like what? Why? What's the whole purpose behind it? And actually, what is VB?
Sure.
What is it?
Well, again, VB is Vittori Brothers. Vittori Brothers is a designer T-shirt company. You can check out their stuff at bbclothing.com. Me and my business partner got behind Will and Kai, who were the creators of Vittori Brothers, because we were so into their designs. And not only that, but what they represented. To me, it's that urban movement, it's that struggle, it's me against the man, it's all that stuff wrapped up in one, but again, with a professional twist on it, with nice clothes, something that is that hybrid. So with that being said, I wanted to take that VB, and because that represents who we are, my company, but just like anything else, to me, I always look at something like polo. Like polo has polo sport, so VB has VB war, and I love the name war. To me, again, it was the essence of battle, but war by itself is something that is a general term. It's it's in every dictionary, and I couldn't take claim to war. Even though I love the name, I couldn't claim that name war. So I had to think of a way where I could mesh VB and war as one. And it took us almost a month of coming up with, and how is this going to work? How is war and VB going to become one? And those guys, like I said, being the good designers they are, just came out with this logo like you see, that to me just represent what it is. And the VB is inside of that war. It's inside of us. War is inside of everyone. That's what we always say. And that's why I wanted the VB inside there. The BB is inside of that war.
Right.
You know, represents us.
And a lot of people have been asking me, like, where can I buy war?
Where can you buy war?
Like,
You can't. It's so exclusive, you can't get it.
you gotta read a Bible.
No, war, obviously, anywhere local here, we're getting carried in OTM. They've been really cool about carrying us, and the first to kind of recognize that we had something that was a good product. And now we're going further into distribution. You know, we're looking at some big online distribution, but obviously the best place you can get it is warworldwide.com. You know, great website, put together very well, and either there or warrat.com. That's our other website that you can buy our products at. Besides that, you know, go to any fighter and ask him, you know, how to get the stitch drain. That's the only other way you can get it, you know.
Last question. So what's next for Ian Dixon? It seems like you did it all, or doing it
Not
all.
even close. I'm just getting started, man. What's next for Ian Dixon? Jeez. That's probably the only question that I can't answer, man. I don't know. I don't know what's next for me, man. I'm enjoying my life right now. You know, I love being around the fight world. I love being around good business people, and I'm just having fun. I'm around something I love. You know, I can go watch a fight every day. You know, I can train every day, and if I can keep being around that and bring something that adds to that sport, to me, I'm doing what I love. You know, so that's it.
That's it. My name is Carlos. This is Ian Dixon, and you are watching War Stories.
Just fuck with my ex, but then I be studying. I be studying, I be studying, I be studying. I be studying, I be studying.